Hello students, yesterday we had started a topic that is subject verb concord or subject verb agreement, and we had discussed few rules of subject verb agreement. Like we had discussed that if the subject is singular, then the verb will also be singular, and if the subject is plural, then the verb will also be plural. And we had discussed that when two or more singular subjects are joined together, then a plural verb is used. Next, we had done that when two subjects together, there are two different subjects, but they together express one singular idea, then singular verb is used. Then we had done that if the given noun look like plural, if it has s in it, but it is used in singular noun, then we use a singular verb. So we had discussed these 5 rules of subject verb agreement, and today we'll be continuing. So the sixth one is words such as audience, congregation, crowd, group, and family take a singular or plural verb depending upon the sentence, but it is always safe to use a plural verb with these nouns. Now, we should keep in mind that these words are singular in structure because it doesn't have s in it, but these are plural because this shows a group of people, more than one. Okay, so what we should do, first of all, it depends upon the sentence, whether a singular will be used or plural verb will be used. It differs from sentence to sentence, but we can also use a plural verb. For example, the family are our strongest support. Now here a note is given. In some cases, you can also use a singular verb with plural subject. These are plural subject, and in some cases, in few cases, you can also use singular verb. That vary according to the sentence. For example, the audience is very excited. The crowd is coming in huge numbers. In these sentences, audience and crowd are plural subjects, but singular verb is used in these sentences. So these words can take a singular as well as a plural verb. It depends upon the nature of the sentence. And next is everybody, somebody, nobody, anybody, and anyone take a singular verb. The words mentioned above always takes a singular verb. For example, nobody is perfect in this world. So we'll move further. Now point 8, nouns joined by and take a plural verb. If nouns are joined by and, if two nouns are joined, then it takes a plural verb. For example, apples and oranges are his favorite fruits. Now here it's easy because apple, it's not a single apple, it's apples, and the structure itself is plural. Okay, so it will take a plural verb. And even if it's singular, two singular subjects also take a plural verb. We had discussed this one yesterday. If subjects are joined by or, nor, either, neither, the verb agrees with the subject nearest to it. If two subjects are joined and the words used for joining are or, nor, or either and neither, then the verb agrees with the subject nearest to it. Now there are two subjects. Now the subject which is nearest to the verb will be agreeing with the verb. For example, neither he nor his sister was there. So sister is nearer to the verb was. So the verb will depend on the subject, nearest subject, that is sister. So it is singular in the first case. In the second case, he or his friends are to be blamed. Here friends is plural, and so verb has agreed with the subject, so it's are over here. So if two two subjects are joined by and, then it takes a plural verb. And if two subjects are joined by or, nor, either, neither, then the verb, it agrees with the word with the subject which is nearest to it. The title of a book, play, story, or a musical composition, even though plural, takes a singular verb. Now the title of a book, any book or a movie or a musical composition or a play or a story, even though it's a plural name, it's a plural subject, it always takes a singular verb. For example, The Three Musketeers is a very good book. The Three Musketeers means it depends. There are three musketeers in the book, but taken as a whole, it's a single book. It's a singular thing, so it will take a singular subject. When a plural noun comes between a singular subject and its verb, the verb agrees with the singular subject. Now this happens that in a sentence there are two noun may be used, and when a plural noun, it comes between a singular subject and a verb, then it agrees, the verb agrees with the singular subject. If there is a sentence, for example, each of the apples is juicy. Now each is one, it's the subject, and if the plural noun has come between each and juicy, between the verb and is and the subject, so the verb will agree with the singular subject. So each is one, so is used, because is singular, each is singular. Apples is plural, but the verb will not agree with the plural noun which comes in between. Neither of the man was a thief. Here also the verb has agreed with the singular subject and not with the plural noun which has come in between. Now moving further, words joined to a singular subject by with, as well as, etc. are parenthetical. The verbs should therefore be put in the singular. Now, words which are joined with the words like as well as, with, it always takes a singular verb. For example, the Prime Minister with his cabinet colleagues is supposed to be present. Now, the here two subjects are they are joined with, and so what happen, it will take a singular verb, and it is parenthetical, means this kind of sentences uses comma in it. Okay, so here we will use a singular verb. The verb must agree with the first subject irrespective of whether it is singular or plural. Now, one more rule is there, that the verb will agree in most cases with the first subject, whether it is singular or plural. My friends as well as my colleagues are going abroad. Now, there are two, here we have two subject or two nouns, but the verb will agree with the first subject, that is friends. So, here we had discussed few rules today. Yesterday we had done few rules. So I hope you have understood it.